Lapery College of Fashion YouTube channel. This is a channel where we're simply raising fashion professionals, and if you have yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do subscribe and share our videos so that others might join us and learn. Today we want to simply perform an exercise, and this exercise is to help us understand better the fact that when we are drafting our body's pattern, likewise our skirt pattern, we are not supposed to be dividing the bust measurements equally between the front and the back piece. Likewise, for the skirt pattern, we are not supposed to be dividing our hip measurements equally between the front and the back piece. For the bodice, the fullness of the bust is evident at the front, and as such, when we are drafting our bodice pattern, the bust measurement at the front should be more than that of the back piece. When we are drafting our skirt pattern, our hip measurements will not be divided by 4. The back pattern of the skirt pattern should take more than the front piece. So the exercise we are performing today is going to help us to understand this fact better. And to do this exercise, I have with me here this dress. This dress is made of a stretchy fabric, as you can see. And I'm gonna to turn it to the wrong side. These are the side seam. So what I'll do now will be to cross-check the measurement that we are having here without pulling it. So on the bust region, we are having 19, which is 38 as bust circumference. At the waist region, I'm having 15 and a half, which gives me 31 as round waist circumference. And at the hip region, we are having 19 as well without pulling the fabric, which gives me 38 as my round hip measurement. So what I'll do now will be to turn it to the right side, and I'll call on one of my students here to actually put on this dress. Then we'll go ahead to now check where the side seam will fall on her body. Since this fabric is stretchy, once she puts it on, the body will actually adjust by itself. Then we are going to be measuring what we have on the front bust measurement, likewise on the back bust measurement, then the same thing for the hip measurement. So here we are. So what I'll do now will be to tie this tiny rope round where I'll be taking the bust measurement, the round bust measurement. So this is the part upon which I'll be taking that measurement. So having tied the rope now, I'll go ahead and measure the round bust circumference along that same path. This way. So having done that, I'm having bust 39.5. Let me just say bust 39 and quarter. Bust 39 and quarter inch. Now what we'll do will be from this side seam, since the dress has automatically adjusted itself, this is the side seam here, and this is the other side seam here. So we'll be taking the measure from this side seam to the other side seam. So we'll check what we have on the front piece. So to do this, I'll be securing my tape measure. This is where the side seam starts from. So I'll hold it down with my masking tape this way. Then I'll go ahead now and take the measurement to the other side seam. So at this side seam, can you see what we are having? We are having 20 and quarter. 20 and quarter. So this is what we have for the front. Now, we'll measure what we have from this other side seam to the other side seam and check what we're having for the back piece, following that same path. So I'll put my tape measure this way, hold it down with the masking tape. Then follow that same path and back to this other side seam. And at this side seam, can you see what we are having? We are having about 19 inches, not even up to 19. We are having about 18 and quarter, 18 3/4, sorry. When we did that at the front, we got 20 and quarter. The back now is giving us 18 3/4. And when you sum the two up, we'll be having 39 as our bust measure. That means her bust is actually 39 inches. But for the front, we are having 20 and quarter, while the back is 18 and quarter. This exercise has proven to us that most times our bust measurement at the front should be more than that of the back piece. I hope you did get the explanation now. So we'll move down to the waist measurement. For the waist measurement, we usually divide equally between the back and the front. But for some people, they might have tummy. But regardless, we'll still go ahead now and check what we are having here at the waist measurement. So what I'll do will be to push this my tiny rope down, and I'll retie it around the natural waistline here. So having tied the tiny rope on a natural waistline this way, I'll go ahead now and place my tape measure following that path to measure the round waist circumference. And what I'm having here is 31. This is 31. So what I'll do now will be to measure what we are having from this side seam to the other side seam. And to do that, I'll place my tape measure this way on the side seam and holding it down with the masking tape. Then I'll gradually measure what we are having to the other side seam this way. And we check now what we are having here is about 15 and a half. 15 and a half. So what I'll do now will be to remove my tape measure. Then from this same side seam now, I'll put my tape measure and measure what we are having on the back piece. And still following that same path now. Sorry. I'm still following that same path. What we are having again now is still about 15 and a half, which is almost the same thing. And that's why many a time we still go ahead to divide our waist equally between front and back. Now, for the hip measurement, I'll drop my tiny rope again to the fullest part of the hip, where we are going to be taking the round hip circumference. So having tied my tiny rope this way on the fullest part of the hip, I'll go ahead now and perform the same exercise. And to do this, from this side seam, here's the side seam, so I'll put my tape measurement and my tape measure. Then I'll hold the masking tape to secure it. So I'll gradually from that end measure what we're having at the front for the hip measurement. And I'm having 19 inches here. 19 inches. So let's check what we have for that of the back. From this other side seam here, this way. Still holding it down with my masking tape. And following that same path, then we'll be checking what we are having for the back piece. And for the back piece, can you see? We are having 21 and a half, which means the back piece is actually more than that of the front piece. So let's check what our round hip circumference is following that same path. Round hip circumference is actually, I'm measuring about 40 and a half this way. Let me check it very well on that same path. This is giving me 40 and a half thereabouts. 40 and a half thereabouts on that same part. When we did that of the front, we got 19. When we did that of the back, we got 21 and a half. So the back piece actually took more than that of the front. And this exercise has helped us. And also with the help of this fabric that is stretchy, as she has put it on now, her body will automatically adjust itself. And following this side seam now, we have seen that back piece took more for the hip, while front piece took more for the bust measurement. So guys, I do hope with these few exercises that we just performed, you have come to understand better the fact that many at times when we are dividing our measurements, especially the bust and the hip, we are not supposed to be dividing them equally between the front and the back piece. For the bust measurement, the front should take more, while for the hip measurement, the back should take more most times, depending on your body type anyway. So kindly give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are yet to do so. Share this video so that others can join us on this platform. Until my next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.
Lapery College of Fashion, raising professionals.